to purchase this and this. Here's my card.
Ma'am, your card has been declined.
I'm sorry, what? No. Can you try it again, please?
Sorry, declined.
It's been declined? No, there must be some mistake. I just checked my account this
Declined.
morning. But if you
Declined.
No.
Ma'am, your card has been declined.
You can just put them back.
Are you leaving because your card has been declined?
Imagine trying to buy something in a new country, such as souvenirs, maybe a snack, and your card got declined. Or worse, imagine trying to pay for something in a different country and you don't even have access to your bank account. These are things that have happened to me personally, and I want to share them with you. Most people do not realize that they're losing money as soon as they land in another country. It's not because they're spending too much. It's not because the country is expensive. It's because their finances are set up completely wrong before they even got on the plane to leave for their vacation or new home country. If you're traveling, I highly recommend that you stay to the end of this video so that you will not make these 5 financial mistakes. These financial mistakes can cost you hundreds, even thousands of dollars before you even notice. And by the time that you notice, it's too late. Welcome back to my channel, everyone. My name is Amy, and I am a travel content creator, as well as the person that will help you avoid the mistakes that many people make when they plan to travel or move abroad. You won't get this information from a lot of content creators or travel vloggers because we like to show y'all the pretty things and create that fantasy. But the reality is, if you make these 5 financial mistakes, your fantasy vacation will turn into a nightmare. So this video will help you save time, embarrassment, and possibly losing your bank account and access to your money forever. If you are planning to move abroad or vacation, there are a lot of things that you need, such as document retrieval, notary services, and having quality resources that ensure that your travel or vacation is the best it can be. That's why I created Americans Abroad Referral Service that will give you that personalized and customized attention. We help with passports, connecting you to quality real estate agencies for those of you who want to relocate to a new country. So if that's something that you're interested in, go ahead and email us at americansabroad2@gmail.com and start your European journey today. For those of you who do not know, I am currently living in Albania. I moved from New York to Albania, and as much as I enjoy this country, I know that there were so many financial mistakes, 5 main ones that I want to share with you so that you will not have to go through the same thing or learn the hard way. By the way, this video is not only going to involve quality trip planning, but you know, I like to include food in our videos. So what I'm going to be doing is cooking a lovely dinner for us today. We are going to have a delicious, colorful Tuscan soup with potatoes and just yummy spices. And we're also going to be having toasted Italian bread topped with olive oil and black pepper. I mean, I cannot wait for y'all to see that. So let's get into the video. The first financial mistake that a lot of people make when traveling or relocating abroad is ignoring exchange rates. This is where people get drained the most. Most of us will think, oh, 5 euros is just $5, but that's where you're wrong. Especially if you're planning to pay with card, you will experience hidden exchange fees, a fee every time that you swipe, and because the dollar, the euro, the lek, whatever currency you're using adjusts in real time, $6 may be the equivalent or conversion rate one day, and then the next day it may be $6.05. And the most interesting part is that you will not feel this hit in real time. You will see it on your bank statement, and that's after everything is done. So a lot of times people notice that their bank statement after their vacation, it does not match the memory that they had on the trip. Now, number 2 is just as dangerous as number 1. The way to avoid such high exchange rates or hidden transaction fees is to check with your bank to know what the hidden transaction fees are. Maybe open an account with a credit card company that allows you to travel without the foreign transaction fees. Now, some of you are probably thinking, well, I'll just take cash for my entire trip. You can do that, but remember, if you're going to crowded cities or cities full of tourism, it increases your rate of being pickpocketed pickpocketed. Is that the right word? Or being pickpocketed, especially when they know that most tourists carry cash around. If you want to use a card, make sure you do the previous steps that I advised you to do. Number 2, and this one is so dangerous. This is like the worst thing that can happen, but it has happened to me and it has happened to other people that I know who are also expats or even vacationing in a foreign country. Getting locked out of your bank account. In the digital age where we have online banking and email verifications, authentication apps, it still will not avoid possibly getting locked out of your account. Here's what happens. I'm gonna tell you a little story. So no fault of my own, I was grocery shopping in Albania. Now I couldn't swipe my card. I called my bank, I asked them what was wrong, and they said that someone took my card information and purchased $200 worth of Fashion Nova in the United States. Now I have been in Albania for a couple of months, and this is no offense to Fashion Nova themselves, but I personally do not shop there. So clearly it was fraud. I was like, well, I need to unlock my card. They said, okay, let's send a one-time passcode to you. Any of you have to do the one-time passcodes? I know you do. My mistake was that when I came over to Albania, I did not change my phone number on my online banking. So the only way they can send a one-time passcode was to the old number that I have. So as a result, I had to wait 2 to 3 weeks for a new card to come. 2 to 3 weeks of no access to a card. And if I didn't have, the support of this family and stuff like that, making sure that I had what I needed, I would have been in a really bad position. So the point is that people will be ready to travel without the correct phone number on their account, email verification, banking login recovery, or authentication apps. Now, another thing that can happen, even if you have all of those things, is that the website that your bank has or the app, you may not get to it due to the local networks, especially if you're connected to hotel Wi-Fi. And this is where an eSIM comes in. I want to tell you about Sauté eSIM. Sauté eSIM has a built-in VPN, allows you to change your location, blocks ads, and also offers web protection. Even for those of you who are not planning to travel yet, the app is free and you can purchase a couple of gigabytes starting at $3.99 USD. But if you want to have lower than $3.99, all you have to do is put this code into your Sauté eSIM. This eSIM will allow you to have access to the internet and all important things that you need while you're abroad. So go ahead and make Sauté eSIM a part of your travel list this summer. Please stick around to the end of this video because I promise you the last one is one of the most important ones that you can do before you even start purchasing your plane ticket. Mistake number 3. This is one I've experienced living in Italy and living in Albania. And honestly, this will happen in any foreign country. The ATM trap. Like I said, a lot of people are not going to tell you this. We as travel vloggers, our job is to promote people to vacation and see the world abroad. But if you don't know how to do it correctly, you're just going to be set up for failure. And I'm not going to be here to lie to you. So the ATM trap, what is that? At the ATM, you will have 2 options when trying to withdraw money. Charge in USD or local currency. If you're coming from the United States, you're gonna think, just take it out in USD. But that is a trap. I literally made this mistake yesterday when I tried to buy groceries in USD. If you choose to withdraw money in USD or you buy something and you try to pay using the USD option, that is a huge, very huge mistake. You'll have worse exchange rates, hidden conversion fees, not just the ones that you see on your conversion app, and something called dynamic currency conversion. So in essence, the ATM is not there to help you save money. It is making you choose the most expensive option by default. Choose the option that says local currency. You will still have an exchange rate, but it will be a lower exchange rate. Now we have our 4th mistake. This one is similar to the 3rd one regarding banking, but this is something that you need to know. Please, if you don't remember anything else in this video, please write this one down. I'm gonna check your notes after this. Not telling your bank that you're traveling. You literally need to call your bank and tell them, hey, please put a note on my account that I'm going to be traveling from this point to that point. Or if you're planning on relocating, tell them that you are planning to make purchases in X country. It sounds small, this detail, but it's very vital to prevent you from getting stuck financially abroad. As you know, banks monitor behavior. So if they see a purchase from the United Kingdom or from Italy and you started your account in America, that raises red flags, and the bank will freeze your account or lock your card. So like I said, do not forget to let your bank know that you are traveling, okay? The fifth and final mistake that people make that totally just will ruin everything. It does not matter if you have all the answers to mistake 1 to 4. This fifth one, this one can ruin everything, including a way for you to get back home. And that is no backup plan. This is the one that turns inconvenience into panic. Most people, when they travel, they rely on one card, one bank account, one system. You have to face it that when you go abroad, a lot of systems can fail. That is when your trip depends entirely on luck. And I don't know about you, but that's not something I would want to gamble with. Smart travelers usually have 2 cards, 2 accounts, 2 different payment methods, emergency cash, or they also have digital wallets such as Apple Pay, Google Pay, etc. If you just fix these 5 crucial things, you don't just save money, you remove 90% of the stress that comes with traveling and finances. Traveling does not have to be expensive based off of where you go. It's only going to be expensive if you don't know how to move your money right. So that is the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. And again, for those of you who are planning to travel or move abroad, Americans Abroad Referral Service is here to assist you with all of your personalized needs. We can provide you reliable and quality resources to ensure that there's not as much stress on your end. I cannot stress enough about the quality of life that you'll experience if you just take a moment to travel across the world, or if you want to take that extra step, move abroad. There's so much to experience out here on this beautiful green earth, and I hope that you take that journey. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button and like this video. Comment if you have any other additional tips, because we are here to provide you a real world travel strategy for those of you who want to vacation or move abroad, as well as financial awareness and how to travel smart. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye!